Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be discussing how to make your first million in New Horizons. So there's a few ways you can do this. Now I'm just rolling out this rocket for later in the video. Step 1. This is the way I made all my money. First, I got the crappy shovel. You get at the beginning of the game. You get this for free. You don't get this or this for free right away. And what I did was I dug exhilarating. So now I found out after I dug that I can use this red app to turn things. It won't actually be this fast. Once you start the game, it'll be 1 second for the concrete. I figured out I can process this. So now, if I sell a piece of dirt, it's worth $9 currently. It can fluctuate a little bit. Now it's worth 16. Something is kinda sus. And now you might be thinking, well, I just buy like 20 million dirt and then it'll be stacked, right? No. There's a limit. As soon as you start playing the game, the limit is 100. That's your warehouse. Can't go over it, but it doesn't know. Now, if you want to do it this way, which is refining stuff, buying. So, how you do it late game is by Helium. But I'm just going to use by 5 for the example. Then use this app on your phone, sort of, to turn it into its better counterpart. So, at first, as soon as you start playing the game, it's going to be dirt to concrete. This is obviously the easiest one to do it. And let's be honest, if you do this late game, so and then you get 5 helium, $38,000. Yeah, that's quite a bit of money. Now I'm gonna fuel this rocket here. Another way you can make money is by using rockets. Your first rocket will not be this. This is a N1, and it has never successfully flown before. So, before we do rockets, let's talk about upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. So, there's 3 important upgrades if you want to do it by processing. Home, warehouse, processing plant. If you want to launch rockets, mission control, vehicle assembly, processing plant, warehouse, and home. So rockets are a bit more difficult. They can net you a great bounty of money though. So now, let's get on to rockets and payloads. So for the payload, the best payload I could have used at the time was the Goose engine, as I had plenty of millions of it. But now let's take off. That's all you have to do. This rocket has a 70% failure chance. I'm not worried, because I have mission control level 5. You're going to launch this rocket, you need mission control 5. 100% chance that nothing will fail. Nothing will fail. I have not had a single failure so far, so I'm not really concerned. Not it suddenly failing. I had everything in the game, but, you know, bragging is not harder, so I have nothing to do. If you want to build your first rocket, I'll show you what that would look like in a second. So what you want to do first, you want to use your crappy shovel. Dirt. See this? Dirt. Dirt is an all-powerful resource. You use to make concrete, you just use for building buildings. However, it's unrealistic as concrete needs oxygen, or else it goes poof. So, but now, mining for stuff is kind of boring. It's actually really boring. So what if instead we buy a bunch of stuff? Alright, now we're going somewhere. We have 1,000 dirt. It'll take 62 seconds. See what I mean? Dirt is fast. But Helium to Helium-3 is definitely the best because it's late game. Now, what if you don't want to do that? What if that's too boring for you? Or you don't feel like grinding? Let's be honest, who does? Then you can use rocket. So first you'll have crappy rockets like a Model A. As we can see here, cheap. You only need 20 iron and 20 water. But now, why would we need iron and water? It said we needed steel and rocket fuel. I have this handy dandy thing on my phone that I made personally. It's can't show it, but it's not finished. But it helps you to build rockets. Rockets and payloads. Model A. Model A can carry a Mars Tel, which costs $1,000. It costs 5 steel, and there's reward for $10,000. Now Mars Tel 2 costs $2,000, 8 steel, but you make $14,000. Apparently we're going with, so we need 8 more. Alright, our concrete's finished, and now let's just sell that, just because why not? Really, concrete got a shout out for being in the video. So now, let's make this 28 iron and 20 water in the center. Make it tricky you can do. Or one above. 3 seconds. Oh my god, it's gonna take. Yeah, guys. Sorry, we might not be able to do this. It's gonna take way too long to siphon all materials. But now you can simply hit build, have it build in a matter of seconds. And you might be thinking, oh, well, we got extra steel. It's for payload. You put any extra materials right back in the payload. I might get this into a Google Doc and upload it like a week later. Alright, now we got payload, Mars Tel 2, which we can use. Why is my throat like that? Anyway, we can put our 8 steel to better use, and $2,000. And then payload. This will go by really fast, but this is what you do very early game. And look, at the earliest game, you're mining and selling resources. There's no way, you just have to do it that way. And we can even fuel us up really quickly. It requires 20 rocket fuel. Oh, and this is something you can do with this rocket, but me and my friends had a funny competition where you tried to see who could stay on the rocket the longest. This rocket's easy, you just stand on those guys. Let's go up and tilts and then fall off. So anyway, now $14,000 for doing that, not bad. Now you'll have a bit later. Actually, probably quite a bit later. We'll have the Model C, which is decent, and it has a very low failure rate. So, using my handy dandy chart I have, which I'm going to provide eventually. It's on my phone, so you can see that we have that it costs $15,000, 120 steel, 120 rocket fuel, and this is the first one that requires copper, which copper is very useful in the rocket fuel. Well, this is the first one that I've mentioned so far. Then there's of course the Rat 2, which is what we'll be launching for 30 steel. And $7,000. So we have 150. 20. And 20. Copper is probably going to take the longest out of all these, just because it's actually, no, it's not, but copper takes longer than them because you unlock copper at a later level. Oh, and did I mention that every time you upgrade your refinement building, each one of these down the list, so first at level 2, this will go up by 2, so it'll be twice as fast. So you'll make 1 concrete every 0.5 seconds. You'll unlock this at 1 second, and the rocket fuel 1 second. Going up again, you'll have copper. This, 0.25 seconds. You see how I got that crazy amount before? Anyway, now we're going to build Model C. So we're going to build and launch a Model C. Now this is just how you make your first $1,000,000. But am I actually going to make $1,000,000? No, it takes too long. How you would do it though is I'm going to produce 2 minutes worth of helium. Helium, max you can get 1 second, unfortunately. And 20 seconds. See, I was losing. You make about $8,000, $7,500 a second. It's pretty good. Right now we're making a bit more than the average. And now we have a very big rocket. Launch Rat 2. It's almost like we have just enough resources for that. Because it's almost like I claimed that. Oh, crap. That's annoying. Talking like really annoying. How much for the price fall? Dang, that bites. As you can see, it's still very profitable. Like 3 times the amount included. Just watch out for that stuff. If you can, hold on to your Helium 3 until it really goes up in price. Just to make the most out of it. And anyway, if you really want to improve your mining, you can buy this device, which we can see you get the most amount of helium in the upper left quadrant, very upper left quadrant. This is a poor helium area. So anyway, let's fuel this rocket, and let's go up with it. This rocket is going to launch a Rat 2 at 2:25 p.m. Eastern Time. I've never launched this combo before, so I'm gonna hope it works even though it is going to. And away it goes. As you can see, it's so realistic it tilts. Get that, guys. Tilt. This wasn't the video I was planning on making right now, but and there it goes. So anyway, you just grind Helium 3 until you get $1,000,000.